Hello everyone, welcome to my another video. And in today's video, I want to show you why I have just built Signal OS and how it works. So nowadays, most AI tools are very good at answering a prompt, but I wanted to see what happens when AI doesn't just respond to the prompt, but how it coordinates the entire workflow around it as well. So by virtue of that, I just built Signal OS. And what is Signal OS? It's a local first agentic AI orchestration system designed by me to take an objective, understand the intent, build a plan, coordinate specialized agent. I will show you later on in this video all the agents and manage approvals, prepare, browser assisted execution and verify the final result without requiring complex direction platform API integration. Instead of opening different tools like my portfolio websites, log into my social media accounts, I want to give Signal one objective and let the orchestration happen around it. Let me show you how it works. So let's walk through each menu swiftly. And this is the command center. This is the main entry point. I give Signal an objective. It may be a URL, a brief, or even a voice instruction, which is known as walks, and help determine how the work should be routed. This is basically walks voice orchestration. Walks gives the same orchestration layer, a voice interface, so an instruction can begin as naturally as speaking the system. So let me show you the active workflow. Every operation follows a visible life cycle like input, understand, plan, approve, execute, verify, and complete. Right? So let's walk through the next create menu option. Here, create gives me a more structured way to start a workflow when I already know the type of task or source I am working with. Then this is run, where run gives Signal persistent operational memory. I can see what happened, where every workflow, stop, what completed, and what still requires attention. So the next menu is work queue, and this is the work queue, the most interesting menu. Once work is approved, the work queue turns it into an execution roadmap rather than just another AI response. You can see plan, approval, browser work, verify, and the last one, complete. That means I can always see exactly where the job is instead of wondering what the AI is doing. So let's walk through integration. Integration are deliberately different from traditional, API integration. Signal records destination readiness and, coordinates approved browser assisted or, manage workflow without storing my platform credentials. And let's walk through the agents and another interesting menu where all 9 specialized agents are live. You can see, and let me show you the workforce of those agents. So basically this is the workforce map, makes the orchestration visible. So I can see how intent is routed between specialists rather than treating the system as one black box. So let's go through portfolio operations. Signal isn't limited to content publishing. The same orchestration model can prepare portfolio. The intelligent workspace is where, research requests, opportunities, and audience related, analysis can be prepared without fabricating live information. Signal hasn't actually verified. And let's move to the second last menu, activity. Every meaningful action is written into an operational history. So, approval plan, settings, and workflow events remain auditable instead of, disappearing into a chat transcript. And the last menu, setting, local preferences and safety. And this is where I control how much autonomy signal received, the visual experience can change, but operational boundaries remain explicit. Signal doesn't store passwords, cookies, or 2FA, and it makes no false claim of having direct authenticated API access. So let me show you the real example. Go to command center, then paste my prompt here and repair workflow. So you can see I am not telling it which platform to open, what character limits to use, or what information to keep, or how to structure the entire workflow. So I am just giving signal the objective. Let's view the plan. You can see the entire plan in which you can see objective, input source. If you agree with that, you can simply just approve and queue. So in the work queue, you can see the entire execution roadmap in which the plan is done, the approval is done, and the third step, the browser work is still pending. And let me show you how I can execute this. So let's open ChatGPT work and execute the plan. And you can see I just executed the plan, and make sure you selected ChatGPT verb rather than codex, and the desired folder of that particular project, in my case, which is Signal OS, is selected. It will take some time, and I show you the important screen so you can understand the things